It really pisses me off when I hear people talk about elective procedures and they act like they're medically necessary. What I just went through was medically necessary. Having stitches is medically necessary. Undergoing a couple of other things that I had to go through. That is medically necessary. This is elective. And I am sure as hell not going to be lectured by a man who wants to appropriate my sex and wear it like a costume to sit here and tell me what is or is not medically necessary. Boy, you don't even understand the gamut of things women have to go through and the things that they have to endure. So don't lecture us about what is or is not medically necessary. I will put your ass in its rightful place in a split second. I get so aggravated with this. I try to keep all that stuff separate, but you know what? I'm getting tired of it. It is sexist, it's oppressive, and it's progressive. Medically necessary. You have people, including this president and his cottage cheese brain, sitting here telling everyone, they have cutie little terms. Top surgery, bottom surgery. You're cutting off your boobs. You're cutting off your penis. You're cutting off your balls. That's what this is. If I don't say it like this, people don't believe it. It's not trying to be crass for crass's sake. Let's be grown up and adult about what's actually happening here. It's crass to use cutie little terms like bottom surgery. You know why it's called bottom surgery? Because when you say people, hey, I'm cutting off my schlong, that's a little startling. So it's called bottom surgery. This administration released all this stuff where they're encouraging and supporting unnecessary elective surgery and unnecessary hormone treatments for minors. I don't believe that this is informed consent. And don't you think it's amazing, Kane? Think about the ratio. Isn't it amazing that kids that have questions about gender issues always happen to be born to parents who are trans activists? Isn't that just amazing? Crazy. And they're always like middle-aged white women. Yeah. Isn't that amazing? It's always a middle-aged white woman trans activist that she's the one who has the child that, I'm not saying that it's Munchausen by proxy, but it sure as hell sounds like it. What life-saving surgery, if you're a dude, to cut off your penis because you want to identify as a woman, what is that? Look, if you're a grown adult making decisions and paying for yourself, I'm going to be concerned because I think it's a mental issue, and I'm going to be concerned not out of a place of maliciousness or anything like that, just because I'm going to be concerned. If you're a child and there are no adults in the child's life saying, you know what, you're like 16 or 15 or whatever, maybe we should slow the roll on this until you're truly informed. I think I believe in a thing called informed consent, and there's a reason why kids who are minors aren't even allowed to get involved in and make and sign contracts representing themselves legally. There's a number of reasons that go into that, but apparently we just jettison that when it comes to dosing them up with hormones that are going to have consequences that we can't even fathom. We don't even understand everything about hormones. Hormones, by and large, is still pretty mysterious. Look, my mom, when she was going through menopause, I saw everything that she went through. I still hear from like some, aunts in that they still don't get this right. They have to go and do another blood panel or do with this and that. And then there's some, unfortunate consequences as a result of that hormone therapy that they go through. This is serious stuff. And this stuff isn't just something that just passes out of the body. This stuff has long-term consequences if you get it wrong. And apparently by telling some of these adults, hey, can you maybe wait before we jack kids up with hormones? That's not good enough. And they say that it's bigotry because they have this immediate they want to be satisfied. I think it's abusive. It's dangerous. It's abusive. It's medical manipulation, and it is abuse of medicine. It is elective and it is not necessary. Happy to put someone in their place with galling, specific detail if they want to step to about that.